Buwitiweyu, Usakasakabo, Buenos dias, good day. My name is Elba, aka Phoenix Taino, and welcome to my Wakfu walkthrough.
I think I'm going to go ahead and start off by checking the market to see if I've earned any commas. Wait, what's Father Christmas doing here? Ho ho ho, what lovely trees you have in these parts. I think I'll stick around for a while. Tell me, little one, are you good this year? Oh yes, of course, Father Christmas. Indeed, you are on my nice list. You deserve a good gift for being so respectful of others. Speaking of being nice, could you do me a little favor? Do you want to make Father Christmas happy? Yes, of course. What is it? Ho ho ho, what a good kid you are. I really love the trees you've put everywhere. If you plant enough of them, say 250, that's a good number. I'll make sure my gift gets to you wherever you are. That's the Christmas magic. Plant magic, trees? Consider it done, Father Christmas. Okay. I don't see the quest, but that's because you can only have 4 pinned quests up at a time. So let me just open my quest log real quick. There it is. Advent calendar day 3. Give 1 yellow quick wax stuffed toy to Sebsock at the Trull Fair. Alrighty then. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that it's a wooden toy because I don't know what it is. So maybe over here where the handyman profession is, I can learn more. Crafter directory. Let's search and see what we find. I think I spelled that right. Rubber cookwag? That's not level 105. Yeah, I don't think that's what they were asking for. Ain't no way. Yeah, that's not it. Maybe if I just search yellow. It's not a handyman. Perhaps tailor? Leather dealer? Jeweler? Oops, wrong one. I'm just gonna scroll through all of these. Yeah, that's not it either. What the what? I just realized I've been muted this entire time. So, what you hear prior to this is probably going to be a voiceover. Let me open the jobs here and search for a recipe. This is under the baker profession. Is this perhaps a drop? I wonder if the yellow Quack toy is a drop of some sort. I wonder if I already have it. Actually, oops, wrong one. Inventory. Traverse compass, pets mount, saddle and rein, ancient keys, Bovis rock wool, and then all the tokens. So it doesn't look like it's something I have. No. Okay. So this is making me want to go to the market even more. Because if it is an item that can be purchased, that's probably what I'm gonna do. That also explains everyone growing trees, so many trees, because it is a quest. All right, let's see. Yellow. Quack stuffed toy. Well, at least I know what it looks like now. I wonder how you get it, though. I can't right-click on it either to get more information. I haven't made any money either. Woe is me. Well, I can at least plant the trees, right? He said 250 trees. So I wonder if after I plant the trees, I get the yellow Quick Whack toy. And I just totally misunderstood what he wanted. So you can't get seeds from these trees. You can only chop them down. But just like with the Neo seeds and everything, when you harvest and fight and do other things, you eventually get some of the Christmas tree seeds. So I do have a few already. They are right here. I have 35. And I tried to see if I could basically plant this in Astrub, since I couldn't find anywhere to plant it in the Christmas World area. And you cannot plant it in Astrub. I have no idea what to do with this present. And I mean, reading the description doesn't help either, because it says, this pretty gift is yours to place under the Christmas tree of your choice. It can be opened from December, well, it says Decembre, but that's December 25th onwards. And I did run around Christmas World and see if perhaps the trees in that area, if I could like plant this gift around them. And that didn't work either. So I'm stumped. I'm stumped on that one for now. Just like I'm stumped on this yellow quack quack thing. But you know what? We are going to plant some trees. Where did I put the seed? Here we go. We want it down here. And let me find a more open area to plant these trees. Like, this is plenty of space right here. So I'm just going to go to the first open area. Ta-da! Tree! Targeted resources too far away. Yeah, so I would need to actually chop this tree down. Well, actually the one in front of me first. Then this one. Because unlike the wildflowers and crops, you can't walk over trees. So we're just going to do this and keep planting. I'm just going to plant all of the trees that I can. Take up as much space as possible. There we go. I'm going to come over here and start towards the back. And just kind of like work my way forward. Just because I'm planting these as close together as I can, just to leave space for other people to be able to plant these trees. It's a lot of freaking trees. Whew. Could I not plant one in this spot? I could have, so we're going to chop that down. And then go here. I mean, either way I'm planting trees. I just don't want to chop down trees if I don't have to. Since I planted so many, I don't feel bad chopping these. Let's plant one here. And one here. One here. This is easier to see on this side, so I'm going to plant the rest of them over here. And am I being really titi sneaky about this? Yes, I am. And I really don't know. Titi sneaky is very much a Puerto Rican word. I can't think of a good English translation for it. It's like picky. It can also mean like snobby, depending on context. But neither of those two are what I would call direct translations. They're just like loose translations that give off the same kind of impression, vibe. I don't know. And I have a pretty expansive vocabulary in English. Actually, my vocabulary is more expansive in English than Spanish, and I cannot think of a good translation. Particular? Perhaps would be the best? I don't know. Okay. Too far away. What do you mean? I think I'm gonna chop this one row down and then be done. No, I don't want to fight that tofu. I want to chop this tree down. I have no idea how many trees I've already planted. I clearly don't have any more seeds, because if any of these trees, after chopping down, gave me one, this would be lit back up here. And it's not, so it looks like fighting is the best way to get seeds for that. Yeah. So I planted all my seeds, and now I'm gonna open my quest book just to see if it tells me. Yeah, I don't see that quest here under Christmas, like, at all. So that's fun. Why won't it let me pin it? Okay, I was about to say, it should let me pin it. All right. So one thing that I don't think I've made mention of before in previous videos is that if you're not sure what quests to do next, they all have like a level, a minimum level. So for example, for Nations Chapter 3, the IUB, that one shows level 24. And then some of these other quests, level 30, level 38, level 60. So I know, like, okay, this one is probably going to be the next best quest to work on and complete. Even though I'm a level 39 and some of these other ones I could complete too, I personally prefer to do things in order, just so, for example, this requires a level 24. I'm a level 39, so I'm going to get plenty of experience. And ideally, by the time I finish all of these quests that are before level 60, I will have gotten to and ideally surpassed level 60 by the time it's time to do this quest. So that's my logic anyway. And I think I am actually going to go to Astrub Center now. And is this guy by himself? Never mind, I'm just going to fight this guy right here, because the first objective for the IUB is to reach level 25 and win a fight. So I need to fight something. This should be just enough to complete that. Perfect. So now I need to find Jenry Hones Jr. at the Immaterial University of Banta in the Kara region of Banta in the Windy Village. So you can go to the Zap in Astrub, which is where I'm headed, or if you have the Teleport of Scriptures, use that. And then go to the Zap at the Teleport of Scriptures to get to Banta. Now that I think about it, I don't think Banta is going to be an option for me because I haven't been there before. So I might have to take the ship at Astra Port before I can go to Banta. Yep, it looks like that's exactly what I'm going to have to do. So I'm going to go to the closest Drago Turkey and get to Astra Port. The boat with a wheel on it is the one we want to take. And this should take us to Banta. It does not. I wonder if I can get to Banta from Amakna. So let's go to Amakna Harbor and see if Banta is an option for us from there. Because sometimes that's what you got to do. And we can even see a list of places this will take us. Yep, Banta Harbor is an option. So, Banta Harbor, here we come! Now that we're here, the objective in this area has auto-compassed. I'm just going to go up these steps and then follow the path that's right in front of us. And going straight should take us... Oh, note the Neo Soldier tent here in case you're looking for it in Banta. We just passed the market. There's a Drago Turkey here, so I'm going to go ahead and activate that. And on the other side of this Haven World tree should be the Zap to this area. And we're going to go ahead and activate it so that we can come back here through a zap in the future. Now, something I recommend doing is anytime you come to a new area, go ahead and run around the area and activate all the Drago turkeys in the area, because then future quests will be a lot easier to manage because you've already activated all the Drago turkeys and can get to the next point more quickly. Another thing that I recommend is if you are going to be in an area for a couple of quests, then it might behoove you to go ahead and link yourself to that area's phoenix so that if you are knocked out, you reincarnate back in the same area instead of at the celestial island of Re or all the way in Astrub and then have to take more steps to get back to where you were before you got knocked out. So I will go ahead. Why is my mouse not wanting to work? There we go. I'm going to go ahead and reactivate. Oop. Mouse is acting up. I don't know if I like that. It might need a new battery. But I digress. I'm going ahead and activating the compass here just so it'll take us more quickly and easily to the next area, because I will admit that outside of Astrub, I don't know my way around these areas all that well. Another thing to do when you're in an area is look at the level of like the plants and wildlife. So there's a pooplar tree. I had to be level 45 for that. This modded mushroom, I have to also be a level 45. So that gives you an idea of like how much chopping down wood in Astrub or other areas you may want to do so that you can then access and harvest from the wildlife or plants in that area. So after Astrub, we go to Amachna. Therefore, chances are that those plants in Amachna will be within level for us to be able to harvest. Maybe not all of them, but at least one or two, so that you can gain more experience and then be able to come to Banta and harvest here. So let's talk to Genry Hones. Junior, hello young adventurer, what can I do for you? It seems you've tracked down a second Orichalka. Yes, that's right. It wasn't easy, but to continue my research, I'm going to need your help right here at the Immaterial, University of Banta. Where is your university? I hope it's not that little shack. I'll never get tired of seeing people's faces when I tell them that. This is only an access point. The university is someplace far away under the Upper Mage's protection. When you're ready to leave, talk to me again. Perry Mage? Well, you had me there. I'll talk to you again as soon as I'm ready. So now we have the quest on the way to university. Talk to Genry Hones Jr. to get to the Immaterial University of Banta from Kara in Banta. And then we have to talk to Genry Hones Jr. in the IUB hall. So if you haven't already done the Upper Mage quest, which is this one, the Upper Mage School, that it's recommended you be at least level 30 to initiate, then you've probably not been to Rock Island yet. But Rock Island is where both the Upper Mage School and the Immaterial University of Banta are located. I'm going to talk to him again so that I can say I'd like to go to the Immaterial University of Banta, please, and we can kickstart this quest line. Are you sure you want to go to the Immaterial University of Banta? Alrighty, let's go. So yes, I am sure. Now we're on Rock Island. We're going to go straight and around this statue. Let me touch this zap. Okay, it's not one that needs to be activated. I would have already been able to come here. To initiate the Upper Mage School quest line, you have to get to rock island from Astrup. If you do that, on the left is the Upper Mage School Hall, on the right is the University School Hall. You want to go into the university for this quest. And there's Jenry Hones Jr. So how are we going to find the second Orichalcum in this university? I never said the Orichalcum was here, but you'll be able to help me pick up its scent thanks to the greatest tool in Archaosology. Oh, what is it? A giant drill? An old and rare metal detector? A ball of sticilli? Don't be ridiculous. I'm talking about books, of course. Did you know that 70% of Archaosology is done in the library? In the library? What, you mean by reading books? Of course. The first step consists of getting a volume of the Spherolithic Encyclopedia. It must be in the library just behind this door. Go and find it. In the meantime, I'll write up my notes. I'll tell you more as soon as I have the encyclopedia in my hands. Spherolithic Encyclopedia? Just one. Let's go. So into the university library we go. And if memory serves me right, we are going to skip all the books on this desk because the book is actually up here somewhere. No, I think it's this one right here in the corner. Yep, that was it. Spherolithic Encyclopedia, radius, circumference, and sinusoidality. Now we talk to him again. There's the Spherolithic Encyclopedia. Okay, can we go on now? Excellent, let's see. Jenry quickly flicks through the book several times, reading a paragraph here and there throughout the pages. Yes! Oh! Keep going. Ah! Perfect! What is it? So, do we know where the Orichalcum is? Huh? What? No, not yet. But I found an interesting lead which refers to another book, but I see. I'm going to have to go back to the library, aren't I? Actually, not at all. A few hours ago, I was talking to a colleague who told me he was going to deliver a lecture using the very book we need for reference. He's a really big name in his field, and I don't think he really needs the document. What are you implying? We're going to steal the book in the middle of a lesson? Actually, you're going to pay a visit to the amphitheater and relieve the good professor of that dusty old book he doesn't need right in the middle of his lesson. It must be on his desk. As for me, I'll stand watch so no one goes disturbing you. I get the idea, but if it's one of the professors who offers me the book, let's go. Okay, now we got to go to the IUB amphitheater, get the Abacus Compendium from the professor's desks, and take it back to Jenry Hones Jr. So he wants us to acquire, okay, that's the amphitheater, but yes, he wants us to acquire this compass, which very much is code for steal. Let's see, here we go. Hey, you cocky little person. Can't you see I'm in the middle of a lecture? Of course I do. I'm just taking this book. Come now, not so fast. Why would I give you this book? I'm in a playful mood today. If you really do want it, you'll have to answer a few questions for me. If you think I'll fail, Gramps, you're off to a bad start. Fire away. So here is where it gets tricky, because he's going to ask you 3 questions. And they're not things that you would intuitively know. So you have 2 options. Option 1, the longer option, is to guess, right? And after the first question, if you guess it right, then he asks you the second question. If you guess that wrong, you got to start over until you get through all 3 of the questions. And I would highly recommend writing down what the question is and the answer if you do go this route, because it's not going to be the same 3 questions every time. The other option would be to go to the Wakfu wiki online and basically look up the quest. And when you do that, it will show you all the possible questions he can ask you first, all the possible questions he will ask you second, and all the possible questions he will ask you last, and their respective correct answers. So I'm going to do the second option because I don't want to sit here for forever trying to figure out what the correct answer to these are. So, give me just one moment while I pull this up. So under Wakfu Wiki, you're actually going to look for Nations Chapter 3 instead of the Abacus Compendium, and that'll pull up the correct Wakfu Wiki, which will show us all the possible questions and answers. So, under the first set of questions we have, what is the subtitle of Volume 2 of World of 12 Cartography? And according to this, the answer is Amachna with an N. That other one had an M at the end. It said Amachma, which would have been incorrect. They sneaky. Spot on. Now for the second question. Yippee! Here we go. So what book bears the subtitle Kings and Disquiet? Archaosology, Volume 5. Spot on. Now the third and final question will be a little more than just a test of memory. You'll need to use your gray matter. Go on, I'm up for it. What scandal was caused by the review Anthropology Illustrated, Year 33, Number 42? Many enlightened people's perereal fish pushed them to rip out an eye to see if the socket held the secret of the universe. That is a scandal. All good. I see you're a real hard worker who's not afraid of being immersed in books when necessary. You really deserve this book. So here it is. Great, Jenry Hones Jr. will be pleased. Yeah, I'm not a hard worker. We wanted to do this the quick way. Because the first time I did it took forever. So we don't want to go through all that again. If we don't have to. Let me turn this compass off first and then talk to Jenry here. There's the Abacus Compendium. What now? Great. I trust you had no problems. Now I have to go and correlate my annotations from the encyclopedia with the contents of the compendium. Jenry returns to flicking through the two volumes intensely, comparing his notes and hastily jotting down a few words. So? Well? And the orichalcum? Holy fecka shield, I found something. It seems that the old model of the Bontarian Gabol Champions Cup contained a sphere of unknown metal. But, really? Am I going to have to win the Gabol Championship to get the cup? A bit of action at last. Not so fast, young Gobble. This model of cup dates back several hundred years, long before Orgrest's chaos. We'll have to locate the cup before rushing in head first. So, don't tell me. Another book? Come on, get a move on. The objective isn't far off now. Show me the archaeosologist in you. Go back to the library and bring me the Gobbowlium Codex, the biggest sports almanac of all time. It references every gobble match since the sport was created. All of them? That must be one hell of a Gobbowlium Codex. Next stop, the library. So, because I've played this game before, as soon as you go into this library, there is going to be a cutscene and a fight. So if you need to heal, if you want to eat a candy, all those things, you should go ahead and do it now. However, once the fight does start, as long as you don't say that you're ready, you can still open up your inventory and eat a candy and stuff like that. So, onward! Perfect, I have the Gobbowlium Codex. Soon we'll have recovered the orichalcum and the artifact in Octapodas' temple. Burn everything and leave no survivors! Okay, so just like with Bulbus's lair, it does give you an opportunity to, you know, do things, leave, come back, what have you, before starting the fight. We like that. We like that a lot. Oh, okay. That's what you want to do? Just gonna hit you with that then. And that's all I can do. Let me... He's still gonna attack me from behind, probably, even if I turn to the side, so I might as well stay facing the way I am. And end turn. Yeah, you're laughing now. Dang, he can attack me from all the way over there with no line of sight? That's crazy. I'm gonna hit this other guy last. Oops. Should have done that. And I do want to be out from behind all these assholes. Let me go ahead and face to the side. I'll probably get attacked from behind regardless, but... Yep. Considering how outnumbered I am, getting attacked from behind eventually was going to happen, so I don't think I would have been able to complete this challenge up here. Don't suffer any damage from behind. I want to hit this guy last because now he's going to be 2 enemies. Pick up my orb. And am I locked in? It looks like I am. Okay. Definitely shield up. Heart of Light. Attack. 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 Oh no. I think I'm gonna go here. Just 'cause. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. But now I can do this. And then take a step back. Probably should have gotten rid of this guy, but I think I'll be okay. I have a decent amount of health. Okay, well at least they're getting out of the way so that I can hit them. Oh! I win! And everything's burnt up, so you're not going to be able to find that codex. Therefore, you can just leave and go back and speak to Genry Hones Jr. And this is the end of the Path of Knowledge quest. Genry, it's awful. Members of Ogress cult attacked the university and stole the Gobbowlium Codex. What? But, by the gods, what about the library? Sorry, it burned down. How are we going to find the Orichalcum without the book? Our beautiful library. Well, let's refocus. Most of the books that were available in there were copies of old documents found in the old Banta ruins, the one that was destroyed and partially buried during Ogrest's chaos. Why copies, and how does that help us? We don't have any way to move and look after such old documents, especially after their prolonged exposure to the magic of Ogrest's tears, which means that the original copy must still be in the library of the old Banta ruins. Let's go there. What? Some action at last! Where are we going? We've got no time to lose, so we're going to use one of the Hupper Mage's elemental portals, powered by the Quadrimental Breeze. Go back down this corridor and take the second door on your right. I'll meet you at the ruins after getting my equipment. Jump through the aquatic portal. Second on the right, aquatic portal. Got it. See you in a moment. All right. Now we have a new quest, the best 30% of Archaosology. Start. Head over to the UBI Elemental Portals Terrace.
20 minutes later.
And past Genry Hones Jr., past the amphitheater, and on the second entrance to the right is the Elemental Portals Terrace. And now we have to take a leap into the aquatic one. That's what Genry Hones Jr. told us previously, but even if you didn't remember which one you were supposed to jump into, there's no option but to jump into the aquatic portal. If you have questions, don't hesitate to talk to me. This way. Okay. So up we go. And I remember when I first played this, I was like, where am I supposed to go? Because visually it's not obvious. And he just goes up and stands there. But we're going to come through this tunnel. Go down the steps. All the steps. And then cross this bridge-like area. And now we have the quest looking for the lost library, find a copy of the Gobbowlium Codex. And basically what we're going to do is click on these piles of books everywhere, and the big piles, I don't remember which one, but one of these two big piles will have what we're looking for. Surprise! A fight. So, a codex to Covet. Defeat the creatures to get the codex. And they are weak to fire and water, if I'm not mistaken, which makes sense because they are books. So, fire being the primary weakness. And I'm going to go here. Hit this first book. They all have the same amount of HP, so it really doesn't matter which one I go after first. He didn't like that. Okay, and now we have fire here as our stored rune so that I can use it on the next turn. Or use the Fire Heart of Light, which amplifies the last element used. And that's exactly what I want. I want it to amplify. What are we supposed to do? When an enemy takes damage, they must be finished off before any other enemy is attacked. Oh, okay, so I should have attacked that one first, but he's further away. It'll be fine. This should do it. And if not, we got one more hit anyway. Nicely done. We finally recovered the Gobbowlium Codex. Gather round. I just need to reference the notes against the Codex. Let's see. Amazing, and you're not going to believe it, but the cup may be right nearby. In fact, the last time that a cup like that was awarded, it was to Khan Carcass. The cup is possibly in his tomb. To the cemetery. And we're gonna go up these stairs. Okay, it's the Drago turkey's annoying me in here. I'm just gonna go on foot. Down the stairs. And there's no way to go this way, so we just go to the right. There's going to be a cutscene shortly. Once I cross over this column here. Oh wait, after I examine Khan Carcass's tomb. There we go. Ha! Khan Carcass's grave. Perfect. Let's have a look at this cup. The cup! It's ours! We'll wait for you around all the bends to play dirty tricks. We'll sow chaos everywhere we go. That's enough! I've had enough of you following me everywhere. It stops now. But what's with this outfit? That's Twisty's. Twisty! Grr, this outfit is very pretty. Stop your mocking. These mortals will teach you a good lesson. You got us once, but we're much stronger today. How many times is Mimi going to get me into a mess? Alright, so we're going to battle these guys. The return of Team Missile. The objective, defeat them. Easy enough. Or so I hope. So it looks like here they have Jane's with 450 HP, Jemmy with 620, Muse with 900, so she's probably going to be the easiest one to take down, so I'm probably going to target her first, but we'll see how this goes. Tatarack? Tatter Attack. The name's right here, by the way. If I recall correctly, though, if I... Oh, I can't move because this thing's in my way. That's annoying. As I was saying, though, if I end up knocking over any of these tombstones, I will end up harming myself. Sorry, I am trying to strategize here, but I'm just like wasting time. So let me just knock her with a couple of different attacks. Oop, let me do this. Okay. So the tombstones will end up harming me because these skeletal monsters will come out. So we want to attack these guys and avoid any area attacks that hit squares other than the ones we're targeting. Thankfully, my Hupper Mage doesn't have too many... Actually, doesn't have any area attacks. Oh, son of a monkey's uncle. So this summon is a friend. We don't want to attack it. But this chafer here, disoriented chafer, he's not a friend. It's very annoying. So we're going to try to attack as many people as possible. Oh, I can't back up either, so I am going to hit him with the stronger attack. They weren't playing when they said they're stronger. Oy, oy, oy. Well, we got Genry Hones here throwing rocks and actually helping, so that's nice. Damn, everyone's just coming to fuck with me. Mean? Okay. Since you want to stand right behind me, you little furry fucker. Let me go here and then turn around so that I'm not so easily attacked from behind. I mean, I'm sure a chafer could still, like this one, could still move behind me, but... And of course, that's exactly what he's gonna frickin' do. Hit and run. I see what you're doing, Muse. I need that shield to come around sooner rather than later. Thank you. I want to hit her. Yep, she's done. And do I want to teleport closer? I do think I want to teleport closer to, what is it? Jemmy. His ass. I'll turn this way just because Jane's is in the way. So she's going to block, at least for one turn, anybody being able to attack me from behind. I'm kind of ignoring the chafers just because I'm pretty sure once we get rid of Jemmy here. Oh no. Yeah, let's go behind our allies. Stand here, then here. Heart of Light. Strongest attack. And then we're gonna hit him with this. Okay, so it looks like we do still have to fight these chafers. That's annoying. But they should be easier to take down than Jemmy and Jane's here. Who are clearly spoofs of Team Rocket from Pokemon. How do I get both of them? I don't think I can. I think I'm just gonna have to go after one. Oop. And then the other. Oh. Okay. Can we do... Oh, no, no, no. Give me some AP real quick. Thank you. Will that do it? No, but we're close. Oh. Nope, he's gonna attack the cat. Go over there. Because now you're far away enough for me to hit with this. We did it! Believe us. We'll meet again. That's what you guys get when you make fun of my outfit. Why do I find myself mixed up in this again? Skedaddle! I think we make a great team, don't you? Anyways, I found the traces of a Gobbowler ancestor here. I must return. Come see me if you need help. See ya! What savage beauty. What is all this racket? By Gobbow's ghost. Gobbow's ghost. One can't even rest in peace around here. Holy feck, a shield. A ghost of. Not a simple ghost of. I'm Con Carcass. Gobbowl champion and adventurer. Ha 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 ha. Oh, perfect. I'll let you take care of Con. I'm going to find Mimi to, talk. Oh well, good job. Blah blah blah. Text that I, clearly missed. Oh well, good job respecting the ancients. Thanks, huh? But where did he go? Okay. I'm going to pause here. Actually, let me go to the next room and then I shall pause and return shortly. Ta-da! Gobbowl Stadium entrance. And now... Oh no! I was supposed to talk to him. I thought I already talked to him. Turn around every now and then. So, always a good idea to check what it says here before running off. Don't do what I just did. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, there we go. Hello, young one. So you'd like an autograph. Are you Con Carcass? Just a bit, little girl. So that took the wind out of your sails, didn't it? You've never seen as flamboyant a yop as me, am I right? La creme de la creme, my little friend. I don't want to interrupt you, but that cup isn't real, is it? What? Of course not. Do you take me for a yop? I mean, leaving the symbol of my greatness within reach of the first Enutroph who comes along. By the 12, the cup is as safe... No, the cup is safe in the Gobbowl Stadium of our great Banta, a monument to my glory that everyone aspiring to the title of champion may admire at every match. Oh, the Gobbowl Stadium. So let's go. You're going to the stadium? Fabulous. You're full of energy, just like my old friend Joris. You remind me of him when he was 8 years old. I'll go with you. Take lead, and I'll meet you there. I have to make an entrance. Okay. Well, see you there. So now we go to the entrance to the old Banta Gobbowl Stadium to complete the next objective of this quest. And now we have to talk to Mimi the Marvelous. Here we are, reunited once more, adventurer. What may the goddess that I am do for you? What do we do now? And as for my part, as I've already told you, I'm trying to track down one of my ancestors who was apparently a Gobbowler in the time of Old Banta. He was supposedly my Ocarina's guardian for some time. Really? Well, me and Genry are going to get a rusty old cup from the stadium and... Really? Well, I'll make the most of... You'll be able to make the most of my greatness and power while I find out what I need. Osamodas is watching over you. Yeah, right. But, by the way, how did you get to these ruins? You didn't come via the Immaterial University of Banta, I imagine. The Imma what of Banta? No, I came via the geyser there just behind me. My magic carpet was really useful for sliding through the currents. It must be possible to go back through there too. You look skeptical. All I did was ask the elders of the region, and for a few commas they explained how I could get to this place. A few commas? Dang, I had to read books and more books. Books. So many books. Anyway, let's continue. Direction, the Gobbowlium Stadium. Okay, so now we have the grass is greener on the other pitch. Explore the old Banta Gobbowlium Stadium and get Khan's Cup. So this is basically a dungeon. There's going to be a good 4 or 5 battles. And when I tried to go it alone before, I could not. Granted, I don't recall if I was this high level yet or not. So I'm going to stop here. A, because I'd rather wait for my hubby to get here and help me through this because he probably has this quest to do as well. And B, because I have a child who needs assistance with setting up their new iPad so they can do all their artsy-fartsy stuff. So, see y'all in the next video. Okay, bye.